It's time for another mega gadget collection, and this particular gadget collection is a Christmas special. Now, before I get going and show you these awesome pieces of technology and gadgets, these are real stocking fillers as well, so really good, apart from one which is a bit too big to fit into your Christmas stocking. Before I show you the first item, there is something missing from this video. I'll give you just a few seconds just to obviously tune into the live broadcast and also to let me know what's missing. This is a Christmas special. Can you guess? I won't keep you in suspense any longer. It is, of course, the Christmas hat for Christmas. A big thank you to all of you for tuning in, and I hope you're all having a fantastic lead up to the Christmas period. Some people have finished work already. Some of you are still unfortunately having to go into work, so I wish you a very happy day, whatever your situation is. And I hope the weather's not too bad where you are. It's absolutely freezing here, and I have unfortunately caught the sort of winter cold. But I've got a really good selection of gadgets to show you, and I'm going to show you the first one that isn't a stocking filler, because this won't fit in to a stocking, but it is indeed this backpack from Lenovo. I didn't even know Lenovo did backpacks. This is their 17-inch Passage backpack, and it's got pockets absolutely everywhere, and as the name suggests, it will accommodate up to a 17-inch laptop. Now I'll just show you some of the features. I'm not going to go through them all, but first of all, it's got this breathable section on the back, which is nice and padded, and also breathable material on the back of the shoulder straps. This is really important because it sort of wicks away any moisture. If you're walking and getting hot, this really does help. We've also got like a hidden pocket in the back here as well, so you can put some sort of secure items in here. And then if I just undo the main compartment, and there are pockets absolutely everywhere. So this is a little top compartment actually. Actually no, this is the main compartment, but there's two ways in. So we've got this sort of main compartment here, and then we've got the zipped pocket here with like a mesh opening, and then we've got pockets in the front of the flap. We've got another pocket here, and then the actual main compartment where you're going to put your backpack is right at the very back of the bag. So we've sort of got two main compartments, accessories and smaller things, maybe a tablet in this section, and then this padded section here, which has got a nice microfiber lining, is big enough for up to a 17-inch laptop. We've also got, which is really important to note, if I just poke my finger through here, we have got a little sort of a hole here, so you can put like a battery pack into here and have a cable going through from one section to the other. And it's just a really neat looking backpack. It looks the part and it does accommodate a lot. This is large though, it's not going to fit in your stocking, but if you want a decent backpack for the geek in your life that they're going to fit loads of tech into, then this is well worth checking out. Now before I move on to the rest of the items in this video, big thank you to all of you that have tuned in live. I really do appreciate it. I will address some of the questions later on in this particular video, but for now let's move on to the next item. This is the box for it. This is the Wacom Bamboo Sketch. I have done a full review of this on the channel already, but I wanted to highlight this because a lot of people have been asking me lately on social media, what sort of stylus should I get if I haven't got an iPad Pro? Maybe you've got an Android tablet, maybe you've got one of the older Apple iPads, or even the 2017 version of the iPad. And this is ideal for if you've got something other than the iPad Pro, because the Apple Pencil will only work on the iPad Pro. So this is the Bamboo Sketch. It comes in this really nice sort of presentation case. This case is really good though. Very good indeed, because it allows you to actually charge the pen inside the case. We've got integrated into the side here, I'm not sure if I can get this out, I always struggle with this, but we have got the USB adapter here. We have also got a couple of additional stylus tips in the bottom of the case, and then we got the stylus itself, and there's that connector where you would plug in the USB cable, and then this would attach here to charge the stylus. Couple of buttons on here as well for various actions, and it's a nice slim stylus, very comfortable to hold. It's slightly, if you look at this end profile here, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this on camera, but it's slightly triangular in shape, but it's got some nice texture to it, so very, very nice to hold. And the nice thin tip is what you're looking for on a good stylus, and this works extremely well with the iPad range and the iPad Pro. If you don't have the Apple Pencil, you can still use this on the Pro, but for non-iPad Pro users, this is a really good stylus. So that's the Wacom Bamboo Sketch. Let's put that nice and neatly back into the carry case. I just love the case as well. Very, very nice indeed. Really good. Awesome. So this is the Wacom Bamboo Sketch, and as with all of the items I'm showing you in this particular video, there are links down below in the video description, so if you want to pick them up for yourself, the links are there. Also, if you want to visit the manufacturers' websites, then their links are also down underneath the video. So here we go, let's have a look at the next item. This is what the box looks like on this one. This is the Sinicki Bluetooth receiver and transmitter. Again, I've showed you this sort of item before in videos. The reason I'm showing you it again is because they're very handy devices, and this is a really nicely designed one. It's like a wedge type shape, glossy on the top with the main power button, and then on the back we've got inputs here for auxiliary. Also we've got optical in and out, and also the micro USB power input there as well. Little LED on the front. Nice rubberized bottom to this one so it doesn't slip around on the desk or table. And what you would use one of these for is to add either Bluetooth transmission or receiving into a device that doesn't have Bluetooth. So maybe you've got a set of speakers, maybe you've got a mini hi-fi system that doesn't have Bluetooth. You connect this up and then you can actually stream music from your smartphone or your tablet or your Bluetooth laptop to that device. It's a really handy little device. Quick tip for you, what I normally do with these is I actually put Velcro pads on the back, and then if I'm actually connecting this to like a mini hi-fi system, for example, I would Velcro it around the back so it's not even in sight. That's what I normally do, but this one looks pretty nice and it would look okay on a desk as well. So very, very good if you want to add Bluetooth to a non-Bluetooth device. Now next up I'm going to show you this. This is the MEEM cable. If you are in the UK and you watch a particular gadget show, in fact it's probably about the only gadget show on TV in the UK, this featured very, very recently, and the recipient was not very grateful. If I received this, Georgie, if I received this, I would be really grateful because it doesn't look very exciting, but it is indeed a very useful device. So what it is, if you look at it in its most simplest form, if you didn't know what you were going to do with this, is a charging cable. This particular one is micro USB, so you'd probably use it for an Android smartphone. You can also get one that's got a lightning connector on it, which you'd use with an iPhone or an iPad. So it's just a charging cable, but it's got an extra feature. So this particular one has got 32 gigabytes of memory built into it. You can get other capacities as well, and then there's a companion app. So when you plug this in to charge your device, not only is it charging your device, but it is also backing up your device as well. So you can free up capacity. Maybe you filled your smartphone up with photos, so you can actually plug this in, transfer the photos and videos across, or other sort of files. Then you plug it into your computer and you can move them off of the memory stick. So it's a way of freeing up actual capacity on your smartphone or your tablet, but also charging it at the same time. Absolutely awesome. So this is the MEEM cable. Again, a link to the manufacturer's website and of course to where you can actually buy that for yourself. So please do check out those links. So next up, we're going to show you what I thought was really cool. Well, I think it's cool. This is from ORICO. This is what the box looks like, and it's a USB 3 hub. Sounds boring, doesn't it? USB 3 hub. Yeah, we can buy USB 3 hubs anyway, but I really like this because it's transparent. Just look at this. It's a transparent USB 3 hub with 4 ports on it, so you can see all of the circuit board in there. On the back, we have got micro USB and another USB 3 port on the back as well to connect it to your computer, and then you've got 4 USB 3 super speed hubs on the top. You can even see the circuit board on the bottom. I just think it's really cool. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love the design of it. This is going to stay probably on my desk because I really do like it. I think it's just about seeing the internal workings of things. If you watch my videos regularly, you know I'm a big watch fan. I love automatic watches, and part of that is being able to see how it was actually made, like the movement inside. And this is very similar. Just being able to see the circuit board makes it a very sort of endearing product. I really like it, absolutely love it, and this is an absolute bargain on the link in the video description area. So this is the Orrico Transparent USB 3 hub. So let's move on to the next product, and we're going to take a look at this. This is the Zendour A3. It's a battery pack or power bank or external battery, however you want to call it. These are all the use case scenarios. I've mentioned these on the channel before. These are very, very useful. You can use them for charging smartphones, tablets, even powering lights. Microphones nowadays that I use charge via micro USB, and we've also got digital cameras that charge via micro USB. So this is the Zendour A3. Nice and rugged looking, very, very cool. 10,000 milliamp hour battery in here. Micro USB on the front for charging the internal battery, and then we've got two USB outputs here as well. Little power button on the front, and when you push that, the LED lights light up. There are 4 LED lights in total, and each one represents about 25% of capacity left. 10,000 milliamp hours will probably charge a regular smartphone from 0 to 100%, roughly about 3 times. So very, very useful. This is nice and compact as well, and I like the feel of this one. Very, very tactile. So if you're in the market for a good compact but high capacity battery pack, then it's well worth checking out the Zendour A3. And this will definitely fit into a stocking. If I had this in my Christmas stocking, very, very good. I'd be really, really pleased. So let's move on to the next product. And it's actually sitting down on the floor here because I was charging it. But this is an alternative smartwatch. Very, very cool. Let me show you the product box. This is the HAMSWAN. If I turn it over, you'll see the model number, which is the GV68. It's waterproof, replaceable straps, heart rate monitor, Bluetooth 4. It's also got a pedometer in it, or a step counter. It's a very, very simple smartwatch. It is touchscreen, so you can interact with the screen, as you can see there. Or we can swipe across to settings, or we can swipe across to the apps, or we can go to the Bluetooth settings, or if we keep on swiping, we can go to the health app that's pre-installed, or we can push the button and go all the way back to where it says the time, and also the heart rate and distance covered as well. It's got quick release straps on here. You can see on the back there's little tiny tabs. The charging port is just there, so it's a proprietary cable included inside the box. And quick release straps, you can actually replace this strap with something else if you wanted to. It's just a really cool little smartwatch, something to get you going maybe for the younger user. Super, super cheap, super effective. The heart rate monitor works. In fact, the heart rate monitor seems to match my more expensive fitness tracker for accuracy, and you've also got the health aspect on here too, where you can track how active you are throughout the day. So do check this out, and this is sort of ideal for a younger user that you don't necessarily want them to have a more expensive tracker, or just sort of an introduction into everything really to do with health and fitness. If you don't want to spend too much money, then this HAMSWAN model is well worth considering. So moving on, we've got a couple of items left from one of my favourite manufacturers. In fact, when I first started the channel, Macaulay was, I think, one of the first manufacturers or brands that I actually featured. I've got a couple of products here from Macaulay. The first one is a 72 watt USB-C and USB-A charger. Now again, I've mentioned these to you on the channel before. This is what it looks like. These are just very, very useful, but this is an updated model. And what it allows you to do is there's a cable inside the box. You plug this into your main power socket, and then it gives you 3 USB sockets here and a USB-C as well. So USB-A times 3 and 1 USB-C. And it just allows you to charge multiple devices at the same time, only using one power socket. And I think it's just a really good little device. Quick tip for you here again. I know it's a similar tip to what I told you before with that Bluetooth transmitter, but Velcro is a brilliant invention. Well done to Mr. Velcro. No, seriously, Velcro is just a brilliant invention, and I've got these dotted around all over the house, all over my studio, all over my office, all over the editing room. And I put a strip of Velcro on here, and then I put them underneath a desk or on the side of a desk, and then sort of right at the leading edge. This is just showing at the front edge of the desk, and then I can actually plug in multiple devices to charge them all at the same time. The reason this one's really nice is obviously it's been updated with USB-C. A lot of products actually charge via USB-C nowadays, so you can have a USB-C to USB-C cable and charge your smartphone. It's mainly smartphones that are USB-C at the moment. So really useful device, nice sort of white with a grey accent on the front, solid build. This is from Macally, 72 watt USB-C desktop charger. And then the last one is also from Macally. This is sort of one of these devices with two different functions, and I think it's really cool. Let me just bring it into view for you. Oh, it's turned on already. There you go. So this is a lamp. So it plugs in again to the mains, and then you tap it on the top to change the intensity. So we're now at full brightness. So this is like a bedside table lamp, and then we can tap again to turn it off. So tap, 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 3 different brightness levels. And then if I turn it off and bring it closer to the camera, you'll see that this has also got 4 USB ports on it. So you can actually plug in perhaps your smartphone here, tablet here, digital camera here, smartwatch, all plugged in to the 4 USB outputs, and then we've got the lamp as well. Very, very cool. I absolutely love this, and I just think it's a very, very useful device. I like the warm glow on this one, so it's not like a bright sort of cool white light. And if you're going to use this on a bedside table and maybe have this on late at night to do some reading, having a sort of a warmer light I think is a bit nicer. And then it goes to this really bright intensity as well. This is good enough to light up a whole room. Very, very good indeed. Nice compact device as well. Doesn't take up too much space. We've got this rubberized ring around the bottom, which means that you're going to be able to put this on a desk or table and it not move around too much. And I just think it's very, very useful. So this is the Macally table lamp with USB charger. And again, a link to that is down in the video description. So these are some really great stocking fillers. If I received pretty much any of these on Christmas Day in my Christmas stocking, I would be so chuffed. I'd be very, very happy indeed. And they're just a nice selection of tech and gadgets if you're buying for somebody who likes that sort of thing at Christmas. So anyway, that is it for all of the products. Let's dive into the super chat and the live chat and have a look, see who's in here. A big hello to everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Jay Burrs, Raymond Moore, Anton and Sophie G. First 4 into the live chat today. Thank you very, very much. The first 4 always get a shout out. So thank you for tuning in. Paul Sergidis says, hey Dave, your hat, where is it? You guessed right at the beginning, the hat was the missing element of this video. I can't pronounce your name, I'm really, really sorry, but I think it's Anton, and then CEPR. Somebody from Russia. I think your name is Anton. In Russia, Christmas is in the 7th of Jan, so we are still working. Wow, I never knew that. Learn something every day. I really didn't know that. A big hello to you in Russia. Thank you very much for tuning in. We've also got S. Baggins. Bluetooth transmitter, could you plug into a 3.5mm connection or tape deck and transfer to digital media? That's not really what it's for. I mean, we've got a 3.5mm auxiliary input here, so you can connect this to a 3.5mm device or port, and then it would allow you to stream music to said device, but not for transferring music. It's not a it's not for like data transferring files across. It's for streaming audio. So that's what that's used for. Big hello to Fibrific saying hello. It's going very, very well. And just thank you to everyone who's tuned in. I really do appreciate it. I've got some great gadgets here, and I really do like, I just want to highlight a few. Just to recap, this ORICO 4-port hub. Absolutely love it because it's transparent and see-through. The MEEM cable I really like because it's got that dual functionality. I like all of the bits I've shown you, and this one for adding some light to your desktop or desk table. Very, very cool indeed with that added USB charging functionality. All of them are great. All of them are linked below. Have a fantastic Christmas, everybody. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. I will see you all in the next one.